Hi, I'm Andrew and this is my latest invention. Some cars have Bluetooth hand-free systems allowing you to use the existing car stereo to make Bluetooth hands-free call. For example, if you get an incoming call, it picks up via Bluetooth, stops what music you're listening to and plays it through the car stereo. However, this is expensive. For some cars it can cost up to £300 or £600 to install. This is why I've built this little gadget. What it contains is a normal Bluetooth handset, one you'll put on your ear, and some of my electronics, and it's designed for cars like this. These type of cars have an auxiliary input where you can plug your iPod in to play music. So just demonstrate this, and you hear the music coming out the car stereo. This little box fits in between the iPod and the car's auxiliary input. So I'm just going to plug my iPod in here, and the other side in there, and I'm going to take this and plug it into the auxiliary input and set it to play again. So you see that the music's now playing again. Obviously this would be put down here or in a smaller packaging. So now I'm just going to get my mum to ring me. My mobile phone should start ringing. I can now answer it on here. It will now cut the stereo off and connect the call, so if now my mum speaks to me,
hi, just to show this is working,
and I can speak back and we can have a normal conversation. Now if I cancel the call by pressing the button, the call's finished and you can see the music has started playing again through the speakers. So this is a cheap alternative. I mean, for me to build this, it was just a normal Bluetooth handset costing £10, which you'll normally plug into your ear, modified with some electronics on this box which cost up £5. So for £15 you can do Bluetooth hand-free calls using the auxiliary input on your car, and this is a lot cheaper than it would cost to have a dealer put the system in. I'm now going to explain how the system works and how I modified the Bluetooth handset. This was the Bluetooth handset I got off eBay for £10. You can see that where the headphone used to be, which plugged into your ear, now goes into this box I built. In normal operation, the audio signal from the output comes out into the box and is fed straight out, and this is connected to the auxiliary input of the car. This allows you to play your music from your iPod through the car stereo system, through the car speakers in. When a Bluetooth phone call comes in, the phone rings and you can answer it by pressing this button. When you press this button, it sends a signal to a pickaxe microcontroller, which then makes a relay trigger. This relay trigger causes the Bluetooth handset to answer the phone. In fact, what it's doing is it's stimulating where you'd press the button on the Bluetooth set to answer the phone call by using a relay to make that connection. When this happens, a double pole, double throw relay is also triggered by the pickaxe. This causes the connection to the iPod to be broken, and the connection from the Bluetooth handset to be made to the car. So where the headphone used to be, the audio signal is now connected to this box, which is then in turn connected to the auxiliary input of the car. This allows the phone call to be played through the car speakers. The microphone on here picks up what you say, so you can have a normal conversation using the car speakers as the output. The call is ended by pressing this button, which then uses the relay to turn this off and wait for another call. It also causes the relay in here to untrigger, meaning the iPod is now connected back to the car's input, playing the iPod through the speakers of the car again. So it's a very neat system. The electronics in here consists of a pickaxe and the relays, and the pickaxe really controls it, turns this on and off, answers the phone calls and disconnects. And this box could be made for £5, and the Bluetooth handset could be bought for £10, meaning the system is only priced at £15, and this is a lot cheaper than having the system installed properly, and it's so simple. The system can be used without an iPod. So for example, you plug this into the car's auxiliary input but without the iPod. This allows you to answer the Bluetooth calls and use the car's stereo for audio. This is a very good solution if you don't want to pay the amount the dealer would request to install Bluetooth. The module costs £15 to make, but I believe it will be sold for £30 to £50, making a good profit margin. and a very attractive alternative to have a dealer installing the system. It's so simple to use that anyone could do it. I mean, no electrical modification is required to the car if it already has an auxiliary input. It could also be adapted to be used with systems like the iTrip. So the same system would apply, but instead of plugging it into the car's auxiliary input, like the iTrip, it would transmit it onto an FM radio channel, which could be then picked up by the radio, and the system would work normally. Exactly the same, just connecting to the car a bit differently. The modified Bluetooth headset connects to the phone wirelessly using Bluetooth, and hence allows you to make and receive calls on the phone through my system. This is legal, and you're not pressing a button on the mobile phone, so it applies with the highway code regulations. In conclusion, this is a cheap alternative for a hands-free system if you have a car with an auxiliary input and a Bluetooth enabled mobile phone.